or their houses leveraging leads. All right. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Taking the time to join us. If you're seeing us in other places, we do stream this across multiple platforms. So please welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, and give us something that you're grateful for. We start this space off every morning with gratitude. This is a safe space of enhancement. It is purposeful. It is a space. It is a place for you to get collaborators, leads, and or clients. Sometimes you may even make a friend. But the most important thing is that we get up every day and declare our gratitude because it is the highest form of calling forth our most powerful desires. That allows us to walk in our purpose. But the way we do that with the Giddy framework. What is Giddy, you ask? Giddy is the G. And that means that we're going to be lively, excited, giddy. And then the I is intentional. Then the D is daily. And we're going to declare it daily. So those are two D's. And then the Y is you. Like, I don't want to know who your representative is. I want to know you. Why do I want to know you? Because we generally do business with people we like, know, and trust. So get ready, get prepared to activate in this space in the next 30 minutes. It is jam-packed. So first, we're going to go with gratitude. So go around the horn. We'll give about 3 things that we are grateful for this day. And then we do ingredients of a powerful introduction. There's 8 of those. That helps you get started on crafting that, moving about, and becoming more intentional and thought-provoking when you meet someone. And this is important if you're looking for a job or you're an entrepreneur. Then we're going to give you examples. Now, I'm going to tell you, the person that came up with this idea was amazing, because when you finally look in the mirror and know who you are, and you can tell people who you are, you ain't got to worry about what you're being called, because now you only answer who you are, right? All right. And then after you have given us in the chat your powerful introduction, you've put it wherever we are, wherever you see us. If you're on LinkedIn, you're in our YouTube space. If you are on Facebook, if you are on TikTok, if you are on Clubhouse, please put in your your gratitude. So when you woke up this morning, you was like, Lord, I thank you for this, whatever that is, whatever you spoke to the universe about. We would like to celebrate you in that, because we love celebrating. You did know that when you locked arms with someone that celebrates your wins, you win more. Yep. When you surround yourself with like-minded people, you go further, or like people, you move further. All right. So, Miss Erica, can you please tell me what you're grateful for this morning?
I am grateful for flirting. I'm grateful for my spiritual practice, and I'm grateful for my spaghetti I made for dinner last night.
Okay. All right. I'm feeling all them gratitudes: food, love, and faith. Yes, and yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. All right. So yeah, that's how we do our gratitudes, and we want you to come on. So, in case you didn't know, we're actually both on. We're just not co-hosting on the space together to keep y'all coming back for more. So if we got together, it would be like a little too much. When you get the sun and the stars, baby, that universe is freaking amazing. Okay, so you'll see just a second just what I mean when I say the sun and the stars. All right, so I am grateful. I'm grateful for my alone time in the morning, my new practice of getting up when my body wakes up and not when off of an alarm clock. So, that's so refreshing. I'm finally readjusted and got back to that. I was having some jet lag issues from my travels. So being back in stride, being back in routine. I love that. I love feeling centered. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. Look, y'all, we are on day 30. Come February the 1st, we will be doing a self-love challenge for 28 days. Y'all, when I said that, know what that would look like in for real. But to have people in alignment that you can give your vision to and they can give you an outline that you can go in and say, okay, yeah, let's plug this, let's chug that. Like if you don't have you a coach or a mentor or both and a therapist, you need all three of them actually, you are doing yourself a disservice personally, and if you're a business owner, you are truly doing yourself a disservice professionally, not having those things, because you never know what you need until you have the person that challenges you but knows how to push you just enough to pull you back. All right, yeah, that sounded like a lot of gratitude, but that's actually going to be our SAR leveraging leads lesson. So we won't take up any more time. That is it. So if you are on my live or on Erica's live and you are on the TikTok, please put in the chat what you are grateful for. We would love to celebrate you. If you are seeing us any other space, please put in the chats in the space what you are grateful for. We would love to celebrate you as well. And if you catch replay, put hashtag replay. All right. So we know that we are reaching the people. It just wasn't your time right now. All right. Now, with that being said, the ingredients of a powerful introduction, there are 8 of those. Now, the beginning of it, and that's actually all we would love for you to get done today. Like while we're together, if you can look in the mirror, take out an old picture, go through your phone, and you find that picture, you be like, ooh, that day I was, ooh, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you felt yourself that day, look at that. What was that person that looking back at you? What did that person look like? What did that person feel? How did that person walk in the world? That not what other people saw, but that you saw. Then you're going to say, okay, I'm this person. This is who I am. But I've gone to school. I've become a coach. I've become a therapist. I'm helping people. All right, great. I did hear a coach say you should never say that. But if that's what you do, tell people that. Then tell them why you do it. Why are you compelled to live in that purpose? It could be your purpose. It could be purpose that was fulfilled out of pain. It could have been a pain point that you are relieving. That's your dominating position, is because you are the only one meant to fix that for that person. That avatar that you walk into the room, you be like, that's my person. I need that 45 to 65-year-old empty nester that loves to travel the world and have experiences. That's what I need in travel, right? So that's my avatar. But then when I get them and I know who I want, I've said who I am, all that, and we've made a great connection. I'm feeling them, they're feeling me. We feel like we want to collab. Then I need to give them my website, my social. If you're into that, I know everybody is like, are you on? Do you got your IG? Let me get your IG handle. So if you don't know what your IG handle is, please go learn that. Look that up. It's the @ sign. I'm bad about it, y'all. Gen X's are having really hard issues coming into this electronical technological phase. We are coming in kicking and screaming, but we're coming. Please do not count us out. All right. So, and if you have a website, please drive people to your website. You are paying for it. Please do not let your paying go in vain. Send people to your website. And if you need an audit of your website, please go to yourgoalconcierge.com and book a consult with Erica, because she will fix your life. She is better than Ayana. So anyway, that was a lot. Who are you? What do you do? How do you serve people? Who do you serve? Why do you serve them? What makes you uniquely purpose to serve them? And then how do they get to you? Okay. Got all that? All right. Hope you did. If you did not, we're going to run it back because you're going to hear us say it. Right. So I do have one gratitude over here. Independent and Rest, I believe, was who I saw. And if I'm not mistaken, she was grateful. I be giving people's great gratitudes away because I see them coming in. But someone, I don't want to miss you, was grateful that their husband was coming home. Ooh, ain't nothing like if a husband been on the road.
All right, gratitude. Yes. There you go.
Yep, independent rest. Grateful for husband coming home today. I was right. I'm so getting better at this, trying to navigate and multitask and do all the things. Uh, and then Tippy says she is grateful for new starts. So she is ready to
Okay,
change the
yes.
words, the world. All right.
Tell her to join the 2021, the 28-day challenge.
Yes, the 28-day challenge. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to talk to y'all about that. But first, let's give you some examples of a powerful introduction, okay? So, since Erica went first, I'm going to go first here, and then I'm going to give her all the time, and then we're going to go into the powerful. We're going to go to our the 28-day challenge information, and our leveraging leads lesson is going to be a part of that. All right. So I am the Keisha Johnson, a woman walking in purpose, living life with laughter, fostering gratitude, and living in authority while occupying my seat unapologetically and authentically. My kingdom design is to help people realize that they have compassion fatigue. How do I learn about compassion fatigue? As a former paramedic, I found that I was burnt out. I no longer knew how to care for my patients because I no longer how to care for myself. I will learn to help you get back from out of the hot zone into the cold zone by moving from resilience to thriving. Please visit the www.theforeverkj and schedule a 30-minute consult for us to get you moving to the right direction from hot to cold. That is my powerful introduction.
Yes. And I am Erica Cassie, the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good, multi-potentialized, multifaceted mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a therapist and the CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of options for mom energy leaders. Those ladies out there who are experiencing imposter syndrome, burnout, maybe neglecting themselves while they're trying to serve others. Those out there who are the fixers or the helpers. Yes, I want to interact with you. It's time for you to command your thriving. You can go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com. There on the homepage, you'll see a button to get your Thrive plan, a button to schedule a meeting with me so that we can lift you and launch you to your best and right fit solutions.
Yes. Awesome sauce. Welcome in if you've come in and you heard Erica talk about her powerful introduction. The reason that she's important to have in your life right now is because it's we made those things called New Year's resolution. Okay, so some people made those things called New Year's resolutions, and you need somebody to help you get there. Well, let's go with one of the things that most people put on there's usually three generic things that people put on their vision boards. That's something that's been new in the last 10 years. Um, um, they write that list of New Year's resolution. I'm gonna be a better me, better new year, new me, all those things. But how many times and I think I said it within like day one or two, that all the things that you wrote down, you did not put a plan in place to be successful. You had set yourself up to fail. And when we're doing that, sometimes and we're hard on ourselves. So we have to learn how to give ourselves grace. So I'm not saying it to help beat you down, because you are probably have beat yourself down that day that you ate that chocolate cheesecake because one of your good girlfriends was emotional and you was crying with her and you decided to eat the cheesecake too and all of that, and you didn't even want cheesecake, so you got to reset. It's okay to pivot and reset. Well, that's what we're doing for the month of February. We are pivoting and reset. And the reason that I decided, I brought it to Erica actually this week, was a joke. It was simply a joke. I needed that for myself. And so, and the reason I needed it because I had already done it before. And I knew how successful I was. So when we're in business or we're in life and we find something that works for us, work it. And you don't have to work it till it's bored or it's mundane and there's no fun in it. Work it till you no longer have joy with it, and then you move on. It's okay. It's okay that when you was a little girl, you wanted to be a doctor, and then you grew up and decided you wanted to be the president. That's okay. I'm okay with growth because you just all you knew was Dr. Huxtable growing up. But now, we've had a President Obama, we've had a Michelle Obama in the office. So now you see that you have the possibility to be those things. So once you come out of your comfort zone, right? You then open your eyes to different potentials. So this is why I say you need a coach, a mentor, and a therapist or a therapist. Because when you're stuck and you're not thriving, you're not living in joy, you're not living this abundant designed life, you need a person that will push you to help you find what your next move is. And it's okay not to know. Walk in open to be poured into. Just go in with your vision. Sit, glean, feel what they're doing, walk with them, see what their life is. Then, if that's something, because a lot of times we want these professions or we want to be an entrepreneur, but we've never sat with a business owner to see what it's like to be an entrepreneur. And then we become an entrepreneur, we get scared, and because it didn't work, because all we saw was that particular entrepreneur thriving, being successful, and doing all the things, helping their community, all the things. We didn't see the struggle that happened. We didn't see the one, two times that they had to rebrand. We didn't see the multiple coaching sessions. We didn't see the pages of notes. We didn't see any of that. We just saw this entrepreneur is doing the thing, and it's like, I like their life. But you can have it. Have you ever walked up to that entrepreneur and said, hey, have you ever taken on a mentor? I would love to mentor. But when you go to them to offer them something or to ask something from them, you need to offer them something that will also benefit them. Now, as a mentee, what do you offer to benefit them? You may ask. Word of mouth. You could be promoting their business. You're going to put that mentorship on your resume. So now when the next hiring person sees that Erica has taken on a mentor and we see success in Erica, we're going to automatically think this mentor has the potential of being successful because you are who you hang around. Your network is your network is your net worth. So if you're around broke people that ain't going nowhere, ain't doing nothing, you're gonna be broke, ain't going nowhere, ain't doing nothing.
Right.
So if you want to go somewhere and you want to do something, get around the people that's doing it. And don't be afraid to ask for the help. They may not sit down and say, okay, I'm going to give you 30 hours of my time unpaid. No, you may have to give up a couple of $100. But if it's worth it, if it's going to propel you to whatever your destiny is, then pay the $100. Pay the $200. Get on a payment plan. I pay you every session. I pay you $50 for your time. Buy your lunch. I don't know, but get you someone that's in the industry, in the field, because your 9 to 5 will not allow you to live the life you design. You are truly will only be capped to whatever that salary is, just above broke. Now, we do need employees and we do need workers, right? So I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but be that until you don't want to be that. Be that till you want to be your own boss. When you're ready to fire your boss, you can actually go to www.theforeverkj.com and put fire my boss, and we can have a 30-minute consult on how to start your own business. How about that? And then once you start your own business, please join us June 11th through the 13th in Tulsa, Oklahoma for the Mavens conference. And we're going to be embodying our expertise is the theme. And we're going to have a lot of powerful women on stage talking about their expertise in different fields, and we would love for you to be a part of that. So if you're looking to be um, an entrepreneur, and or you're looking to just grow personally, come out and join us. Miss Erica, what says you about my very long, lengthy, excited leveraging leads lesson about coaching and mentorship?
I think that I appreciate you talking about coaching and mentorship. I think that I say this all the time with people, and this is something that I say all the time. If you decide that you're going to be an alpaca farmer, okay? So, I mean, just random, anything. You want to be a beekeeper. You want to be somebody that stump your feet 5 times on the right-hand side and then 3 times on the left. You need to get a mentor.
Right.
You need somebody. Because we are not here to be trying to figure it out on our own. We're supposed to be leveraging the people around us. We are not meant to know it all and to have it all and to do it all. We're not. We're meant to be interdependent. But the thing is, it takes steps to get to interdependent. You have to be somebody who is willing to ask for support.
Yes.
Willing to allow yourself to be to receive the benefit of others around you. There are plenty of people who are willing to be there for you, but we close ourselves off to that. We do not allow it to be. When they are willing and able and ready, and maybe something has happened to you where you did ask for support and you didn't get it. Well, that doesn't, you don't just get rejected one time and decide you're going to completely stop. You got to keep looking for the right fit people. It was a good thing that that person didn't want to do that thing with you. It was better for you to be involved with somebody else. So you keep seeking. Keep striving. You keep looking for the opportunities that are going to be the best fit. I have this book called Be on Top. It's called The Try-On Philosophy, where you specifically try on different things until you find the right fit. Do not sit in despair in situations. You can find a better solution for yourself, one that feels good, one that works for you based on who you are. That's why we do this in this time. We ask you to spend time to understand, who are you? What do you like? What do you desire? How do you want to show up in this world? How would you like your life to be curated so that you're having fun and you're actually living life and not toiling, not pushing, not triggered and traumatized and burnt out, and all the things that you can actually have the control over, and you can start by really getting a good grasp of your identity. But you also are going to need people around you who are your accountability partners, because they will help you to remind you of who you are, because we forget. We seem to always forget the epiphanies that we have. We forget who we are every now and then. Sometimes we just don't remember. And so you gotta have people around you where you go and you chat with them and they say, I thought you said you was gonna do this. Or, you usually do things this way. Is it different now? And you're like, oh, yeah, that's who I am. That's what I want. That's what I say I want. A lot of times we go back into the conditioning, the devil that we know, instead of being the version of ourselves that we want to be.
Girl, you spoke a word with that devil you know. We will stay with the devil we know than the devil we don't know. We will. And we will be miserable because we have heard, think about it. I've put so much time and energy into it. Oh my gosh, how can I? No, that was time and energy. It's no different than the Israelites. They were supposed to get there in 40 days. 40 days. They got there in 40 years, like 40 days into 40 years, because you didn't ask for help. You didn't follow the plan. You didn't do the things that you were supposed to do. So, and this is just, I mean, some transparency in entrepreneurship. I jumped. Baby, I jumped. I do not recommend you do that. But I was also pushed into freedom in one of my careers. So thank God at the time that I was at my lowest and I was like, what do I do? Erica was doing a 21-day challenge. And I was like, well, shoot, self-care, let me figure out what that looked like, because at the time, and at the beginning of the challenge, actually, I'm probably going to post that. Where probably needs to be the commercial, Erica, is my before and after picture of that challenge and why the 28-day challenge will change your life. And I think I'll post that on my socials as a kickoff. So we will be going live every morning at, do we decide at 7:15, Erica, before this call?
Is that what you want to do? I don't know.
Yeah. So actually, no,
we're going live on Instagram. We're going live on Instagram.
We're going live on Instagram and Facebook. And then so we could cross post. And then we would do it after the call. Do you normally you set up an 8 o'clock appointment after your call, right? Or 9 o'clock? Right?
No, sometimes I have 9, sometimes I don't. Like, if we gotta change it up, let me know and we can work something out here. Because guess what? I work for myself and I can do what I need to do.
So I'm thinking immediately after the call, we do a 15-minute self-care check-in. We don't need to be long. We just need to be on for like 15 additional minutes. And just do the check-in. We're gonna do the check-in. And so at starting at.
So wait a minute, let me make sure I got this. So we're not gonna do it before. We're gonna do it after the this leveraging lead.
Yes. Because
15 minutes on Instagram and on Facebook, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So at 8 o'clock, we would transition from here and go live for 15 minutes for our check-in. And that is just for accountability. So if you are wanting to join, you can visit. We're going to have the links. It's today, tomorrow, and February 1st. You're going to see so many things coming out in the links. It's a WhatsApp. Download the WhatsApp. That's where the chat will be. And we want you to check in every day. I am adding a portion to that after our daily check-in. We will be reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, because self-love also means that you are able to do the things that you want to do. So financially, if you've never understood why we are living in the way that we're living, or why you don't have the money you have, it's probably a budgeting thing. And then after that, March, April, and May, we will be working on budgeting. So I will be doing a challenge for that after that. So with that being said, join us tomorrow, 7:30 Central Time, and for 30 minutes for leveraging leads. Get activated, learn your powerful introduction, but then don't just learn it, share it with someone today, and create a thriving rest of your day. We're here for 30 minutes, not a long time. Just a good time, but the best time to inject your life with just a little bit of sunshine and a little bit of joy. Y'all have a great one and be blessed. Stay warm if you're in the South. Be safe. Bye-bye.